Hi guys, I'm taking control today. I'm Sally, and I'm going to be the storyteller for the new vampire one-shot game that I'm running for the very first time. And I thought you could join in the journey with me, and from literally the start to the end of this one-shot. So we're going to be rolling characters tonight, and then hopefully soon we will play the game. So obviously joining me, I've got Lee, I've got Scott, I've got James, and I've got Rachel. So hopefully it will all go to plan, but I am terrible at rolling characters and always need help. So, so who knows how it will go? Let's see. But yeah.
I think you'll do fantastic.
I'm so nervous. Oh my god. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. I've got a drink. It's fine. It could all go terribly wrong.
God. Well, I mean.
Yeah, so you were asking about Malkavians, Rachel. So
yes, I was.
They are actually quite a fun character to play, I think. I'm really bad with the names and everything. All I remember is that I just love this.
I should have sent a wee tool. I should have sent a wee tool up for help with character creation, because there's people that cause character creation, and this is so annoying. There is actually people that have just created, this is what you do, this is what's next.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll muddle through. It's fine. Are the Malkavians the really pretty ones?
No, they're
the really ugly.
Toreadors is the pretty ones.
Yeah. Well, these are the psychopaths, the crazy ones, which I thought,
Well, the official term is oracles and prophets perceiving more than others.
Or in my case,
lunatics, madmen, jesters, oracles.
Yeah.
Rachel started this conversation by saying, I'm going to be my best behaviour this time. And then was like, so what's the craziest characters I can play?
Which one is the Chaos Goblin?
Should I be a less crazy character? Okay.
You be whatever you want, man.
You be whatever you want to be. Like, sorry. This is your character, so please just like, if you want to be more Malkavian, that's fine, because they're a really fun character to actually like storytell with. So yeah,
I'll do that. I just don't want to ruin it.
No, you won't. It's fine, honestly, and it's a one shot, so it's not like this is going to go on for a year. Might go on for 2 or 3 sessions. But yeah, who knows? It might end up being a whole campaign, but we shall wait and see how bad of a storyteller I am. What about you, Lou? Do you know what character you're thinking?
Yeah, what is the one that's like all artsy and stuff and likes the arts? I thought it was Ventrue, but I think that's
no, that's Toreadors. Any of them can. There's also what's the other one? There's also the other ones that are like beauty and stuff, like the modify things. I'm trying to remember their actual names.
Specifically, what I'm looking for is one that's interested in like human arts. So the ones that find like obscure human artists and then would like bring them to the forefront. So
that's Toreadors.
Toreadors, that's what I went with. Yeah, okay. And they're the ones that are obsessed with the arts, but
which is the ones that's really like, I'm going to say the word ugly, even though that's an offensive word, but you know what I mean.
Oh, the monstrous appearance ones is the evil.
Yes.
Nosferatu.
Okay.
Or as I said, the Fosnoratu, because I forgot to say that.
They are really difficult names.
Malkavian, so
yeah.
But did I say Malkavan or something?
I can't remember now. That was 5 minutes ago. I can't remember.
Zemitsi was the one that I was thinking. It was the other ones that are obsessed with looks and that, but theirs is mere deformity. Like they love the Nosferatu and that.
And Scott, what are you thinking of rolling, or have you already done it because you're super
I was going to wait until I heard what everyone else was doing, and then I was going to fill in the space that is missing from the group.
Scott was going to listen to what we're all doing, and then it was always going to pick the Nosferatu, like he always does.
I have played 2 Nosferatu.
I have only ever played with you twice, and that's what you picked. So as far as I'm concerned, 100% of the time, you picked Nosferatu. Scott, you didn't play that. Did you not play the business one?
Yeah, I played Adventure with you once, and you absolutely hated him.
I hated that person. I basically could look at Scott for a year after he played that character. I hated him so much. It's like, so angry. It's a secret Tory, I know he is.
No, we're not getting into political views here now,
not today.
I'm only joking. Apart from that, I'm not looking for a year. Serious about that.
How about you, James? What are you thinking?
Brouhaha.
I always think that when I read that name.
It looks like it doesn't look like brouhaha.
To be fair, of all the ones that might go ha-ha, it is the brouhaha.
So I didn't pick brouhaha, because I think last time me and James both picked brouhaha, and we're basically just broed out and just like caused havoc constantly. It's like, right, that's probably not a good idea.
Would someday be able to check the stream just to make sure it's running smoothly?
I can see all our faces.
Yeah, it's fine. Yep, we're all good.
Is there anything coming up in the chat when you type?
Dead Meat, Hayley Knack, Brouhaha, Warrior Post, I like Tisme. Flesh
crafting?
Aye, that's the flesh crafting one.
It's real far away. And I'm like, fish
okay,
crafting?
I don't understand what that means. I feel
like that's an ability for the Zemitsi. They can flesh craft.
So do we know who Dead Meat is?
Yes, that is my friend that my best friend actually introduced me to many years ago now. But yeah.
Well, hello, best friend's friend. That is friends with our storyteller.
We're actually our best friends. Just saying.
I don't remember introducing you here, but okay.
I called him Bowser because he looked like Bowser when I first met him, and I was like, you're Bowser, and that was like...
I want to know what a human being can look like Bowser.
I mean...
Is he just Jack Black in a dragon suit?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I am best friends with Jack Black.
And, okay, well, Jack Black, why aren't you promoting our stream?
Yeah, Jack Black, come on, put the effort in, man. We're trying real hard.
So, right now we've got Brouhaha, Toreador, and what was it you?
Alcavian.
Dead Meat did miss all our hilarious jokes.
Well...
we need to check out the ad thing again, because I had to subscribe the other day and we got ads constantly.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, so we can turn them down again, it's not a problem, but I remember thinking, that's weird, we had like 2 ads in a row, like real quick. We'll have to have a swatch at that at some point. The classics are absolutely filthy.
So, what I am going to go is La Sombra.
Oh, that's my favourite. That means that I have to get the other book up. Hang on.
Sounds like a hat.
So that's my that's the clan that my character is from Simeon's game. Is La Sombra. He's awesome. But you have a lot to live up to. Just saying.
I guess I will always be in your shadow.
It's a good shadow to be in. It's a scary one to be in, actually. No. But there it is.
I'm now just looking through the artwork of this Masquerade book, and it kind of varies wildly between like really edgelord kind of people that look insufferable to just like pictures of just like dudes. That's weird. Anyway.
Yeah. So my lovely friend Simeon bought me the Storyteller's Guide toolkit, and I don't know how to use it, so I'm pretending like I do. and reading bits and bobs that I'm trying to make sense of whilst I play, but honestly, it doesn't make sense. I think once we actually start playing, this slot will sort of come in quite handy, because that's all like the
yeah, because
roles
that's like
and
the
stuff.
deal.
Yeah, so like all the artwork on it is really fancy. Don't know if you can see it because I don't know how well my camera is behaving today, but it's very fancy and I think it's very
That's nice.
lovely. Yeah, I have the best friends. Who knew? But yeah.
They did.
So, are you guys okay with just like rolling a character and seeing what's what, or do you need help, or what are we thinking? Because I've never done this before. I don't know if I've mentioned
need
that.
help because I cannot for the life of me remember how to create a character.
Okay.
So
yeah,
sorry.
No idea.
Okey-dokey. So whereabouts are you on your character sheet? Have you wrote your name in?
I've wrote my name in.
Got my name.
Your player? Your name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your clan?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And the 13th generation?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
You're not allowed to be first, Rachel.
I didn't put first. I was just kidding. I would never do that to you.
Yeah. So
maybe fifth, but
this is the part where I will need Scott's help, because I've only ever rolled my characters with help. I've never done it without help. So and I don't have any sort of step-by-step guide on how to do this.
Okay.
So I know this is really like sort of unprofessional, but I just don't know how to do it, and I thought that this would be a nice learning curve. So if I can ask for your help, please, Scott, on how to go about doing it.
So the next part I would go through with everybody that was doing character creation is your attributes, which is pick your strongest, put 4 dots into it. Your weakest, put 1 dot into it. Pick 3 attributes you're good at, put 3 into them, and the remaining 4 will be 2 dots.
Okay, so put 1 with 4 in.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2 with 3, did you say?
Put 1 with 4, 1 with 1.
Yeah.
3 with 3, and 4 with 2.
So you've all got the core book, haven't you?
Yes.
So if you all look at the sorts of strengths and weaknesses within your character, like your clan, and you can sort of look at your attributes and which ones might be helpful. That's how I worked out anyway when I did it a long time ago now. But so for instance, Malkavian, where's my core book?
After your attributes, normally what I would do is your humanity, which is 7, your health, which is your stamina plus 3, and your willpower, which is composure plus resolve.
So what sort of character are you wanting to play? Are you wanting to play someone that's a fighter, someone that's like not magic as such, but what am I looking for? My brain's just gone. It's gone. No, you're being watched, Sally.
Generally, it's do you want to be very physically strong? Do you want to be stealthy? Do you want to be a researcher? Do you want to be like commanding and ruling through intimidation? Do you want to be a seducer and a deceiver? Like, those are your kind of...
I'm going to deceive people.
I'm going to deceive. So you'd be looking at your manipulation would be quite high, your composure as well, I think, and your intelligence. Yes, your charisma as well, and then your strength and everything is something that you could put slightly lower.
Yeah. Okay.
So then on your sheet, you'd just click the dots of how many you're putting in.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to put 4 in one of them.
Do you know what sort of character you want to play, Lee?
See what character you want to play though. I like the idea of the Toreador. I was actually just reading something about Toreadors there, so I wasn't really paying attention. They're just real creepy cunt, to be honest. He's just going to have obsessed with all different types of beauty, but it could range from anything from like somebody might have like a particularly well looked after dog to like a nice couch, or just anything. And when they like the look of it,
or a beautiful crime scene.
Or it could be like, this is a particularly interesting. The way you kill, like a serial killer might kill someone in a particularly interesting way. Like, oh, that's particularly beautiful. So they might just like follow that serial killer for a little while and then watch them kill people, and then get bored and then maybe kill them. Or it could be all kinds of horrible bullshit.
Or force them to be worse than they already are because their art is suffering.
Might want to help them improve their kill by like, well, why don't we try on children now, or that kind of horrible shit. All the opposite things Lee wants to do, because all that was very upsetting, but it sounds like quite a fucked up thing to play for a one shot. So I could probably handle it without having a breakdown. But yeah,
okay, guys.
Fun.
On the attribute sheet, right? It's already got a filled-in dot. So does that already count as one?
No, that's part of your count. So you don't get like a full 5. You shouldn't have 5 in any of them. So it's like it counts as a dot, but it's because you don't get any dot that's at 0. You always have 1 dice to roll.
Okay, so where I have to put one that has 1 in,
just
is
leave
that
it
already
alone.
There?
Aye.
Yeah, just leave
Gotcha.
it.
Thought so. Wasn't 100% sure though.
See, I find this bit, like, because I always roll my characters so badly. So when I'm like, because I think it was Leon's game, wasn't it? No, whose game was I playing? And you're like, yeah, your character sheet is all wrong. I can't even remember.
It wasn't me, because I would never say someone's is wrong, because it's like you can't really make a character poorly in this. Like
no, this was D&D.
It was D&D.
Yeah, made it wrong.
Like Dungeons & Dragons different. You can choose bad decisions in that. But in Vampire, the beauty of it is there is no way to do it wrong. Like you're gonna always be good at something and bad at other things. It's just different characters. You might be bad for a specific situation that comes up. But
and I think the beauty of the game as well is the fact that your dice, like in D&D and everything, it is very much like in the hands of the dice. It doesn't really matter whether you've got an amazing stat. It's just if the dice go in your favor, the dice go in your favor. If they don't, they don't. But I think the storyline that goes with the dice is what makes it the most fun. And honestly, it's my most favorite game to play. Currently, the only games I'm in is Vampire. So I would also, well, technically now I'm in the third. So
I'm surprised. Well, I am speaking from pure inexperience. There probably is one. I'm surprised that there isn't a fantasy version that uses this system, where it's like you could be in courts and stuff like that, manipulating kings and stuff, like doing all that kind of jazz. Because the system's very good.
Yeah.
It's the same way Call of Cthulhu. I like these systems where you get lots of skills. I know Lee doesn't like these, but
so totally specialised.
Are you not a fan of vampire then, Lee?
I love the way vampire works. I'm not a fan of any system where it's broken down. See, once you've got like so many skills, and also half of them you can kind of argue are the same thing. I think it's making games overly complex. But as Scott knows, my idea of a role-play game is no dice rolls at all. Like you pick something you're good at, and if you've picked things you're good at, then you should succeed in them. And in very, very rare circumstances, you should be forced to roll dice. Because I don't think people should ever be told, "Oh, I'm the fucking greatest acrobat in the world. I rolled a 1. I break my leg." That's fucking stupid.
That happens. I met a PE teacher this week who broke his leg whilst doing PE.
Wow. That's a PE teacher. That's not that. PE teachers, yeah, pretty fit guys.
They suck.
But, not superhumans. They're just people. And in D&D, I feel people are basically demigods, but whatever. It's a discussion that I've had many times before, and we're all bored of now. But I do love vampires because a lot of vampires is actually, I do a thing, and because you get magic as well, it's like I do a thing, and the thing is done.
Yeah.
And you have a huge advantage on humans. Most of your rolls are happening against vampires.
Yeah, I walk up to this human, dominate, right, human, let's do this thing. Human goes, okay, and you just go into the thing.
You needing any help, James?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. He's actually playing Starfield right now. He's not even like...
You better not be playing any games, James.
You're going to be... Are you making your Bruja you made before, where you were very martial arts centric?
I'm making a melee-based character.
Right, cool. So you either want strength or dexterity to be your highest with your 4s. You probably want all your physical stats at 3 or 4. And then you probably want maybe some social, maybe a bit of charisma. Or you might want composure and resolve things. Because they're generally... you want stamina high, you want composure high, you want resolve high, you want strength high, you want dex high. Be a dumb bugger. Make that your dumb stuff. That's how I would make the character, I think. You would want...
My vision was to make a character that's big, strong, and basically a brute, but not very smart at all.
Yep. Oh, you know where your 1's going then?
Yep, I am.
I put a 1 in strength, so my vampire is weak as shit.
That's fine. That's a plenty of perfect way. Most of my vampire games, it's 1 in strength. I'm not in this case.
I am in this case as well, Rich. I am also 1 in strength. They're quick on their feet, but they're not strong. But 1 in strength, I think, is as strong as a regular human. Yeah. So it's not like your person can't open a door or lift a cup. They're just and I would also argue by vampire standards, because they're a vampire, they should be strong as a strong human.
You're stronger. You're stronger than I'm pretty sure a 1 dot would probably be similar strength to us. Not nothing spectacular. As soon as you get to 2 dots, you're a regular athlete. I think it's 3 dots where you're an athletic human. You are the strongest man in strength for that. And then it's 4 dots. Something's up. You're stronger than strong. You're throwing cars.
Yeah.
And then 5, it's oh my god, no one can beat you at this. Except from, first generation, second generation, third generation.
1 generation above you, in which case they'll just fucking annihilate you.
So, if everybody has done their attributes.
I have done my attributes.
Yes, sir.
Have you, James?
Yep.
Sally, would you want to take over, or you want me to continue?
I'm more than happy for you to continue because I'm kind of learning as we're going.
The next is your skills. Now you've got a choice. You can be a jack of all trades, which means you're okay at most things. Balanced, which is sort of in between, or a specialist, which is you're very good at one thing, not much else. If there's any preference for that, I'll tell you the details of each of them if you're...
I think I might do the second one.
Balanced?
Yeah.
think I'm going to try the specialist one. Yeah.
I
And
can
what
just see me
one's,
doing special and
what
fucking
one's
it all
Lee
up.
doing? Lee's got to do Jackie trades just to mess with me.
I absolutely not. I am a specialist.
Okay.
I am very much a specialist in this.
So for
Oh,
our
now I feel
specialists,
left out.
that's fine. It's what you want your character to be.
No, I'm
Specialist,
going to be a specialist too.
don't change your character to match them. Balance is perfectly a fine choice.
Well, I was going to do specialist anyway, and I thought no one's going to take that, but everyone's taking it, so I kind of want to take it.
Well, specialist means one of the skills is at 4. So pick a skill that you are the best at and put it at 4.
Weirdly good at firearms for some reason. I'm an art critic, however, gunfight artist.
You could admire gunmanship. You could admire the steel and the blast that happens, the different bullets, the trajectory,
I admired the artistry of
blood
John
splatter
Wick.
that goes against the wall as they're shot.
Okay, Scott, you've convinced me. I've got firearms.
There's so many. Art's so subjective. You could argue anything's art.
That was 3 at 3, 3 at 2.
Me drinking a Pepsi can is art.
Could be.
Okay.
Under the right circumstances.
Yep.
Do you think academics at 4s? No,
If you want to be an academic, put it at 4. You get a speciality in that as well. Which means you'd get an extra dot if it was in your speciality of that. But it'd only be for that. So once you've done your 1 skill at 4, it's 3 skills at 3, 3 skills at 2, and 3 skills at 1.
Okay.
I forget, man. How is it you get your health again?
It is stamina plus 3.
Stamina plus 3, okay.
And willpower is composure plus resolve. And humanity always starts at 7.
Okay.
I'll probably lose all mine.
Based on what I've seen in the past, yes. Yes, you will.
So, health you say is stamina plus 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and willpower is resolve plus something, is it?
Composure plus resolve.
Yeah, composure plus resolve. So that's a 4? Oh.
Made myself some nice salt and chili chips earlier on.
Nice.
Just so everyone knows, it was really good. Oh.
So, skills at 2 and 3 skills at 1.
Are you ready for the next stage?
Hell yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey,
I will
You need help. Who said no?
What's
So, do you
your
need
struggle
help,
with?
or are you okay?
I'm okay. I've just trying to figure out what I was going to pick.
You need help, or
I think I'm okay.
So I'll repeat the specialist for you just in case. 1 skill at 4, 3 skills at 3, 3 skills at 2, and 3 skills at 1.
Yeah.
so you're wanting to be intimidating as well, aren't you? Manipulative,
Yes.
you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
interesting.
obviously,
think me and Rachel are playing like opposite ends of a spectrum here.
Yours would be.
Intimidating. I am very persuasive.
I think insight would be one that I would need.
Doesn't matter what you need, you play with your character. This is again what with vampires, it's depending on what kind of game you're going to play. It can be very much like
I
picked
don't know.
etiquette and insight and politics.
Well,
and she's like, cool, this is melee based. You're going to die. Although, I'll be honest, I always pick stealth when I do vampire characters because I know that's always going to be, no matter what, stealth will be useful. Fuck! Hey.
So it might be persuasion. That'd be a good one for yours.
Yeah, I've got that at 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes people choose other things as well, like as in because in the one that I'm playing with Gordon, everything about him is a brute, but all his skills isn't that brutish, so it sort of balances them out. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm done actually.
So subterfuge, I can't say that word, is like tricking people. So that might also be a good one if you.
Oh shit! Didn't know that one.
Just so you know, by the way, I have got super high persuasion and subterfuge.
Yeah, that one always like throws me whenever I play because it's one of those words that it's like, what on earth does that mean? But that's like tricking people. So
I always remember saboteur. See, do you know it's hilarious though? Like, as in, because sometimes I ask for performance instead of it, depending on what you're doing.
Theatrical performance, that is something.
If you're pretending to be something you're not, I generally make it a performance.
Well, I feel like that seems unfair, Scott. That's subterfuge.
Don't say that because I have nothing in performance.
I'm just saying what I do. I'm not saying what Sally should do. Sally liked that. I did that. She found it funny.
Sally's gonna be nice.
All my
okay, right. I'm done.
Everything I do is performance. I want to pretend I know karate. Can I use performance and beat the shit out of somebody?
How are you doing, James? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Lee, you're done, yeah?
Of course I am.
Did you say course you are?
Of course I am.
Of course you are.
I'm all good at it.
So I guess now it'd be the disciplines, I think. Is that right?
Well, you're 13th generation, so you want your blood potency at 1, and then your experience is plus 15 experience.
Where's blood potency?
That is should be on the other bottom bit of the sheet somewhere. Essentially, you can, the way it works.
Oh yes,
is you can use your blood to give you an extra dice roll. So essentially, it's like, say if you really need an extra dice, you can do I want to get hungrier roll. And once you do that, like if you do a rouse check, you can boost your blood to kind of like give you a better chance of succeeding at things. It's why blood potency is secretly the superpower later on, because you're just adding dice to every roll with that one.
Nice. So our blood potency should be at 1 then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we can talk about disciplines, or we can talk about predator types. That's another possibility.
Yeah.
I'm going to be an idiot and say what's predator types again.
That's how you prefer to hunt.
Types. Yeah.
Thought so. I wasn't 100% sure.
So predator types.
By alley cat, does it basically just mean like I just like pick people, or does it mean
you attack somebody?
Like, yeah, that's kind of like this. I'd want to paint a wall.
It's kind of like you're in the back alley and that, and you just jump them and steal it.
Yeah, it seems like my move, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of people.
Well, if you choose alley cat, your speciality, which means you get a bonus, an extra point, and it is intimidation or brawl.
Guys, what page is this on?
I don't know the page off by heart. I've got a guide thing that I used to help.
Well, it's fine. I'll just have to.
I can go through the different ones.
See we go onto the PDF and press Control F. The wee tab thing comes up. They can use that to search for the word.
So on mine, I can click on the like heading. Don't know if you guys can do that, but if predator types is at 175 anyway.
Just for your knowledge, Lee, your discipline, you get a celerity point for that, because it's celerity or potence, and I know that your guys only get celerity, then you just don't get potence. So you get an extra dot in that before we go into disciplines.
Okay, so I get a dot of celerity.
You've got merits, 3 criminal contacts. You have to put your humanity down by 1.
Nice.
Have you found it, Rachel?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. See, when you know the system, it's really easy, but when you're still learning it and everything, it can be really difficult. But once you sort of fall in love with your characters, and then it's nice and easy to...
I think creating characters is a pain in the neck in this, but say as soon as you're actually playing it, it's simple as anything. Whilst being very varied.
Yeah.
I do like the collection from like physical, social, and mental, and then add that to your skills. So it's like you can be a strong guy. You might not be like a martial artist, but you've still got enough strength in you that you can still be decent that way.
Yeah.
But
I have a newfound sort of love for you guys when I ask you to help me with my characters, or like you actually roll my characters, because I am so bad at it.
Don't worry about it. I feel like character creation is the least important part of roleplay.
It is, but at the same time, like I can't remember when you first started, Lee, but when you first started GMing, it was like, I don't know if you'd played D&D before or anything like that, but I don't think you were as bad as what I am. Like, you're not there.
You're not bad. I'm just taking over because I know this part. Yeah. You'd be able to handle this. It'd just be
found the player's guide book. Gordon sent it to me, so I now have the player's guide books.
What I'd say, Sal, is that also I didn't go in blind to doing D&D. D&D has got, for any folks that system has, it's got a very easy way of, I mean, literally there's so many guides online, it's just like there's
character creations guides. It's so synonymous that people know it, but like Vampire, there's a lot out there, but there's things that are in other books that aren't in the main book and that, and it's...
Yeah.
And to point out, literally 130 pages before they get to character creation in Vampires. Madness. Right?
I have long since stood that the format of the books need to be improved in general for Vampire.
Yeah.
I said it with what was it called again? Cyberpunk Red.
Mm-hmm.
That was an awful book for creating your characters. Your character creation should be very early. It should be right after this is how you play the game. It's like...
We talked about this before.
All your story stuff in the back. All your story stuff in the back.
Pages down, all the way back. It's madness. It's literally like it's making you go forward like 15 pages to fight it. Like you have to go back. The full thing is mad. Oh, it's ridiculous.
So,
but,
now that we've dealt with Lee's, James, what's your kind of idea? How you want to be as a predator? Have you seen your predator types?
Scene Queen.
Junkie.
Scene Queen. So basically, this is weird because I thought Lee would have chose this. Essentially, etiquette, leadership, or streetwise is what you get an extra dot in. Dominate or potence, if you've got either of them. I think you've got potence. I don't think you have dominate. So you'll have a dot in your potence. You need to use your merits for a fame and a contact.
Alright, so I've got my potence as well.
And there's a flaw. Either disliked or pre-exclusion. Another scene. So basically, whatever's not part of your group, you can't feed off. Like I'm not meaning like you can't just prey on somebody normal. I'm meaning like if you're a martial arts club, it's your martial arts club you feed from. If someone else is in a martial arts for another martial arts club, you can't feed off that person.
Right.
I'm just saying it because I feel like you're making a martial artist kind of guy.
Oh, I'm just making a brute. Not a martial art, it's just a brute.
It could be the club that you're in, because Scene Queen's
Yeah. Maybe,
you've got a group,
like,
that means you've got followers.
I'm going for the sort of ex Hell's Angels type sort of vibe.
Gang. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you can't feed off other gang members. Rach, any idea?
I'm going to do Sandman and I'm going to eat people on the sea.
Sandman's what I'm doing as well. So occult, grave rituals, or medicine cadavers. Oh no, red meringue. Medicine, anesthetic, or stealth break-ins.
Also, just remember that this is a preference. It doesn't mean that this is how you solely eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preference for stealth is break-in. Well, my stealth's actually not too bad anyway. I've got 2 in stealth. So do I add another in stealth or just put it in as... how do I put break-in? Oh, like that.
Right. And I am trying to remember what my particular. Let's see.
Resources. Okay, there's resources. Guys, where's resources?
That's a merit. Well, not on membership, but you all get a merit. You have to spend a merit on resources for that.
Okay. I need to write that down.
I don't know how people are watching this. I hope they're enjoying it. Because I can't see the chat right now.
Me either.
I don't even know if there's anybody on the chat.
No,
I am.
Frizzle.
It's me.
I can't pronounce it.
Frizzle Twinkle, Mum.
I just called it Frizzle Bum.
That's me.
Sorry.
When I see that name come, I was like, oh, it's Sally. That's her name.
What's Auspex and Obvious?
That's kind of. I think yours is Sorry, I think yours is Auspex that you get.
2 for.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Auspex is like seeing the dead and that, I believe.
You've seen the unseen, which is a particular discipline I'm pretty sure Malkavians get. In fact, I'm positive.
I think La Sombra.
La Sombra.
La Sombra, it is. I'll tell you the now. It is. It's Dominate, Potence, and Oblivion.
Oblivion's my favourite.
Okay, so...
Take a wild guess what's going to have 2 in it.
Choose 2 of your clan disciplines. That's what it's like for a clan. Where do you get your clan disciplines in the book, if anyone knows?
I don't know about the book, but I can quickly Google it for you. Because yours is Tremere, so I know that you get presence and celerity. Presence, celerity, I know is definitely 2 for your one.
243, you're saying Sal. Okay.
What are you again? Your
Tremere is no, Toreador. Sorry,
Toreador. So it's 90. Go to page 90 in the book, and that's your disciplines.
Which is for Toreador, it is Auspex, celerity, and presence. Yeah. Presence is the look at me. Auspex is visual, see, unseen, and celerity is I am fast.
Discipline.
It's good boy.
My discipline says no, it says Auspex.
I'll tell you Malkavian the now. I just find it faster to Google it than that because you can get them easily.
Enhance the senses.
Obfuscate, Auspex, and Auspex, Obfuscate, and Dominate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't pronounce anything for some reason.
It's okay. It is quite
Auspex is
AUSPEX.
Should try playing Vason. I can't pronounce shit in that game.
And James, yours is celerity, potence, and presence.
Just because it's not been described, potence is I'm buff.
So when it says so they're the 3 disciplines, and you get one in each. What happens?
Oh, you don't get one in each. It's what's going to happen is you get two. You get 2 points in your skills and your disciplines in general, and you choose where you put your 2 dots. You can either put 2 dots into one of your skills, or 1 and 2 of them. But you'll not be able. And in fact, I think it's 3 dots actually. I'll tell you. But
I get another dot according to.
You get another dot based on other things, right? Pick any 2 disciplines. Right. Choose 2 out of your 3 disciplines. First grants you 2 powers, second 1. So you get 2 points in one and 1 in another.
Right, now I got a free celerity point from my thing, so can I just have 2 in both, or could I pick to have all
You can't go above 2 in character creation. It is a specific thing I've checked into before.
So in that case, I would leave the one I've got, so I can give myself 2 in presence and 1 in Auspex, and I'll have my free 1 in celerity. Would that be correct?
Yep.
That's what I've done then.
Plus it's all one shot, so if we're wrong on that, it's not a big deal, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Right.
Celerity is my favourite, because it sounds like celery.
I think that is.
So, Auspex, who's picked Auspex?
Me.
Cool. Auspex, you can choose, if you've got 1 dot in it, heightened senses, adds Auspex rating to perception rolls, sense the unseen, sense supernatural activity. If you've got 2 dots in it, you can pick premonition, which gains visions of the future.
I want that one.
Well, you have to put 2 dots in Auspex.
I want that one.
Because I think Sally's favourite things are visions of the future in my game. Because it always comes up weird.
I love the fact that she has to be high for it to happen.
That's not even how the rules do it, it's just we decided that was part of how your process for it.
That's fantastic.
She's always happy to be high, it's fine. It doesn't matter whether it's a bad trip or not. She just enjoys the ride.
My D&D character in this game does drugs.
Rachel wanted to change character class, and they said I wasn't going to make her just roll a new character every time, so she just occasionally just pulls out like a roll of different coloured powders, and I make her. She snorts them, and then shit happens, and then we roll randomly what character class she is. Rachel now has no control over this. It's just like, okay, I've picked 3, pick a colour, and then she's that now.
But yesterday I was like, yeah, she's just going to get some and snorted because she's nervous.
Yeah.
So what has...
my character's
I think you chose celerity as well, 1 dot, wasn't it, Lee?
1 dot for me, mate, yeah.
You can choose between Cat's Grace or Rapid Reflex. Cat's Grace automatically pass balance tests, Rapid Reflex is faster reactions, and a free minor action.
Rapid Reflex.
Scott, what page is this at?
It's in books, but I'm using a guide that helps you create characters. I would have sent it away to all of yous if I thought, but I didn't until it was too late.
It's alright.
And I should have sent it to Sally because this. A lot of it's memory as well. Like there's some things I just remember, but.
Right, where these are disciplines, correct?
Yeah. No. So what's disciplines you're doing? We're doing the disciplines now. What disciplines have you chosen?
I'm doing the. How do you pronounce it again? Auspex.
How many dots have you done in Auspex?
I'm going to do that in 2 because I want that seeing the.
So you've got premonition, and then you've still got the ability to choose between heightened senses or sense the unseen. heightened senses basically add your aspects, so you'd get an extra 2 dice to any perception roll you do, or sense the unseen, which means you can see ghosts.
That was too quick, Scott. I forgot what you said.
Do you want to see? Sorry. Do you want to see normal stuff better, or do you want to see ghosts?
More stuff.
Ghosts.
Cool. So that is sense the unseen. So it means that you can see dead people.
I picked a heightened sense.
Or you can see anyone with powers to disappear into shadows.
I picked this for one of my characters, and we went into a graveyard, and me being an absolute tool was like, I want to know if there's any dead people here. What is that?
There are lots of dead people.
That's fantastic.
There was a lot of them, and yeah, that was like, this is up there.
The whole group looked at me like, what the hell is Sally? And I'm like, I know.
I love it.
Cool. What's your other one you've picked, Rach, for the 1 dot?
To know what my power did.
If it was Call of Cthulhu, you'd have done a sanity check after that one.
I'm pretty sure it must have been Effie that did it, because, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rach, what's your other one you picked?
I can't remember what you said. I'm so sorry.
You've got your sense the unseen and your premonition.
Yeah.
So that's your aspects done. What's the other discipline you chose for your 1 dot? Because you get a 2 dot and you get a 1 dot.
Yeah, I think it was Auspex.
Auspec's got the 2 dots. You've still got another dot for your other one.
Oh fuck! What was it called? Obfuscate. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever that one's called.
Obfuscate.
Blah blah blah.
Cool. So you can either choose Cloak of Shadows, which means whilst you're very still, you're invisible to everybody except for somebody with Auspex see the unseen. And then there's Silence of Death, which means you don't make sound whilst you walk.
I want that one.
Cool. Silence of Death. Nice and sorted. What about you, James?
Oh, sorry.
What have you chosen?
Obfuscate. Is it Obfuscate and the Silent Step one? What's that called?
What's it actually called?
Well, the drop down I think says Obfuscate.
Obfuscate, yeah.
Obfuscate, Obfuscate, and it's Silence of Death.
That's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm. What about you, James? What have you chose?
Well, I've got the disciplines celerity and presence.
Cool. What one was your double dot?
I have to pick.
I am going to do a double dot in presence.
Cool. Double dot in presence means you've got a lingering kiss, boost feeding victims' social attributes, and you've got the choice whether you want awe or daunt. Basically, do you want supernatural intimidation or supernatural attraction?
What was the second one you said?
Lingering kiss is one that you've got for having the 2 dots. Boost feeding victim social attribute, or you could just choose to have awe and daunt, both of them. But I think you want the lingering kiss.
So I can have one of each. One of them.
If you put 2 dots in it, you can only have lingering kiss and either or daunt, or you can have awe and daunt.
I'll have. What one's the supernatural intimidation one? That's
daunt. Mm-hmm.
I'll have daunt then.
Cool. So you add your presence dice. So if you're doing an intimidation roll, you get your 2 dots and presence added to it. Okay. As long as you choose to do daunt.
And the celerity is the one.
So celerity, you've got the choice between Cat's Grace or Rapid Reflexes, same as Lee had. I would recommend Rapid Reflexes.
Yeah, I'm thinking Rapid Reflexes.
I also have I've got my 2 dots in presence, so I'm going to take the other ones that he didn't take. and was it Lingering Kiss is the only thing?
Yeah.
Option 2. Right, well, I've got Awe.
You could have Awe and Daunt though. You could have both them, but you wouldn't be able to.
I like Awe more, and I like the idea of Lingering Kiss because that seems more like a shitty thing my horrible bastard's gonna do.
Never play a nice character.
I often play nice characters. I always play very nice characters. Yes. It's actually really hard for me to play bad characters because I start to feel guilty.
Yeah, I'm the exact
great
same.
at it.
You have like, move to the orphans.
I struggle to play good characters, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, play a good character and then you forget halfway through.
Yeah.
Me, I do as well.
Because I'm just like, oh wait, no, I can't do that.
Wait, am I evil? Oh, you just noticed. She drinks her 5th child. In a minute.
Hey, I didn't kill any children.
They got away. They were too quick.
What's a sentence you never thought you'd say? I never killed any children.
No, I'm not surprised I've said that sentence.
That's one of my favourite lines in the whole show for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's Adrian Pimento. He says, I don't kill women or kids. Kids is negotiable, especially if the kid's a dick. You know, well...
Right. Okay. So, if that's everybody got their discipline sorted, we're on to touchstones.
Oh, this is a good
Touchstones.
one. Does everybody know what a touchstone is?
Is that stony touch? Hey, no, I joke.
This is the one where you have like connections to people, isn't it?
Connections sort of to your humanity and things.
Yes, that's it. Hey, I remembered something, guys.
So
it doesn't have to be necessarily someone that you're related to or anything like that. It can be somebody that has even helped you since. It could be like a granddaughter of somebody you knew. When you were actually like human.
It could just be somebody you admire as well.
Yeah.
Because it bestows the virtues that you saw as high in humanity. It could be like a doctor that works long hours to help kids. It could be some celebrity that you're like, it could be Kanye West. Well, I don't know why you would choose him, but it could be.
Kanye West, the greatest artist of our generation.
He's a cultist.
A cult leader is actually a very good choice for a touchstone in these things.
I swear he's a cult leader.
The examples it gives is your ex-lover or family member or current one, if you keep them part of your life. A human who looks like someone you knew. A human related to one of your victims. So it could be your first victim, you killed them by accident. It could be somebody that looks a lot like them, or their daughter or their wife or something like that. It's your friend or enemy in a past life. Someone you consider virtuous. Someone who embodies features you seek. Someone who guards the things you value. Someone who reminds you of mortal you. Someone who is part of your nightly routine. So it could be somebody that serves. You could like feed in a coffee shop, and it could be like the waitress there.
So it has to be a human.
It has to be a human. And then there is also hard mode, which is a hunter that is currently hunting you.
You. Oh no. Doesn't matter.
How many touchstones do we have to have?
1 to 3. You have to choose
1
one,
to 3.
but you can choose 3.
Okay.
And these guys can.
It's okay if you just want to do 1. It's fine. You don't have to put like loads of pressure on yourself or whatever.
Yeah, this is the one.
I only ever choose 1 for vampire because you don't want to steal the time. Like, say if it was like 2 players and 1 storyteller, maybe a few more touchstones because it might be more interaction. But like, it depends on the game as well. Touchstones sometimes show up, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
I used them quite a bit in my one, but I've never known Gordon to use them once. But it's just
Gordon, you listening?
I'm just saying it as a preference. It's like, next thing I know, I'm going to be like, he's going to be like, the next scenario, and it's like, yeah, this vampire's like dangling your family member from this roof. It's just coincidence. It's like, I'm sure that he does.
What my idea is?
Hmm?
Well, Maggie's been through enough.
Mm-hmm. I know we're going into the past to find more trauma here.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Not more.
Yeah, so we've done this thing where we're waiting for Simeon because he's joining our vampire game. And he's away on a mission with the army at the moment. I don't think mission's the right word to use, but whatever. And so we're waiting for him to come back. And whilst we're waiting for him to come back, Gordon's now sort of running our game so that Scott can play. And it's basically just Maggie and all her past traumas and how she became the drug-fueled weirdo that she is now.
That sounds really cool.
It is.
So is everyone chosen a touchstone?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Next is your conviction. For every touchstone you have to have one conviction. Examples are: killing is fine in fair combat, killing is fine in self-defense, protect innocence from harm by any means necessary, liars deserve punishment, none may control me, the pursuit of leadership justifies anything, an eye for an eye, all is fair in the search of knowledge, never turn down a new thrill, snitches get stitches, always deliver on promises, always obey authority, and nothing must stand in the way of true love.
Oh.
But remember, this is the monstrous version of this. Yeah. This could be like the creepy guy that's in your coffee shop fancies your neighbour that's married with kids, and you're like, no, they must be together, so you kill the rest of the family.
Let me just write that down.
Conviction. Okay.
Feels like that's a Toreador story right there, actually.
All humans must die.
Well, you probably have to drop your humanity a fair amount with that one, but
I wouldn't, yeah. Kill everything but children.
Unless the kids are dead.
No harming puppies.
Unless they're delicious.
Sausage dogs are the exception.
They're so cute.
So is everyone chosen their their flaws and no, not their flaws. Sorry, their convictions.
Yep.
So I think where you put them or something.
How many convictions do I need?
One for every touchstone.
I've only got one touchstone. Okay, so I need one.
And it's basically a rule you live by.
It's on the next sheet. They just the notes. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that guy's such a cunt.
I can't see what was said.
I said my guy's such a cunt. If perfection's achieved, it's best to kill the artist, lest they ruin their legacy.
Or art is worth more when they're dead.
If my guy decides, oh, that's the best thing you've ever done.
There is no coming further up than that.
I feel like your guy was already a horrible person before he was turned.
He was just a real prick, and then he was like a snivelling little cunt. But then obviously once he got
don't say the C word. We can get banned for Twitch for that.
So he was a little bitch.
Snivelling little creep. But when he became a vampire, he could do the things that he couldn't do when he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
What an ass bag!
He was a horrible person that didn't have any power, so he had to sit and tolerate it. And then he was given the power.
He did things in really shitty ways, like they got put down, they ruined people's lives if he could. But Now he's got a long time. No, I did this all on the fly, Sally. Most of my DM work in Place York is just literally on the fly.
So yours could have been like taking someone's credit for an art picture that they did. It turned out to be a vampire, and he was like, "Fuck you, that's my work."
It could be, or it could be just like
and that's who
they didn't say hello to him first, so he ruined their career.
Like Vinci could be Leonardo da Vinci or Van Gogh could be his sire.
Yeah.
The way my chap sees things, it's more like he doesn't consider himself a great artist. He considers himself as a connoisseur of the arts. He goes and discovers the talent. Because obviously he has no talent himself. That's what he feels his talent is finding was a talent.
His talent is seeing the beauty in the world, not...
Yeah. But really just a worthless bastard. Who I already hate. So it's like, oh, okay, this is going to be fun playing this guy. I'll just sit there hating myself, saying the words.
Cool. So, once you have done your convictions, we are now into merits and flaws. Which means you get 7 dots in advantages and 2 dots in flaws.
Where's merits and flaws on the pick of these?
I've got merits. Oh.
Where the fuck are they?
Looks
stunning. Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Okay, I see them. Merits and flaws, okay. How many do I need? Oh, is that advantage?
7 dots for advantages, yeah, and 2 dots in flaws.
Advantages, 7 dots, flaws. 2.
So,
okey-dokey.
Like, if you want to be prettier, it's like beautiful's 2 dots, stunning's 4 dots, ugly is 1 flaw, repulsive is 2 flaws.
Okay, so
I don't want to be ugly.
I feel like everyone picks beautiful or stunning as one of their advantages.
Yeah, I picked that.
Or resources.
Yeah, but you need
the 2 superpowers.
Yeah, for what he is, this is what if he looks in the mirror and that's what he wants to see. He wouldn't be able. He doesn't look in the mirror because he's a vampire. He gets I guess someone paints a picture of him and he looks at that and goes, yes, that's what I want to see.
Sorry, what were we at again? Sorry.
Flaws and advantages.
I don't want to be. Okay, I just.
So I guess I'll pick that one as well. I don't see flaw. Oh, no, I'm talking shit. Here it is. Oh
no, I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing.
That's pretty funny. How many flaws do I have to have?
2. Yeah.
Steak bait seems, because again, he's a real dickhead. So there's going to be some people that see through his bullshit. So steak bait, I'm assuming that means people want to stab him.
No, that means if you get stabbed with a stake, it's your final death, not just paralyzed.
I will 100% accept that.
Which could be a problem for you because vampires generally stake you to bring you in. Like,
I will accept what happens. Folkloric Bane, what would that do to me?
That is must spend willpower to move past a specific thing, like a house threshold when uninvited, white animals, bodies of water.
I like that. That's quite funny. It's like, shit, you've got a cross.
Oh, your stake bait's enough. That's your 2 flaws. Yeah. That's a 2 flaw thing.
What, stake bait or?
Oh, stake bait. Okay, yeah, so that's all your flaws. Unless you want.
No.
Unless I don't know if Sally's okay with it, but some people are okay with you taking more flaws to get more advantages.
No, I'll take those 2. I don't even. I just feel like this guy should be killed at some point. So. some human whips out a cross. I'm like,
See
even though I
the
know it doesn't
status
do
one.
anything.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Nick. I'm talking shit.
See
Yeah.
the status one shunned. Is that?
Shunned means that a certain faction in the vampires hate you. So it could be like literally the Camarilla, but it's more likely to be like the Toreadors in the city might not like you because you really peeved them off at some point.
No.
Told them they were ugly.
I've got.
Like went in and peed on their art gallery. And at first they thought it was art, but then you were just like, no, and peed on more of them.
I've got feeling one plays cruising for my scene one, and I've got shunned, so I need to pick another one, don't I?
Oh, shuns your flaws.
Yeah.
That's a 2-dot flaw.
Okay,
It's a big one, just a pre-warning.
So I'll go for that then.
Cool. And then you've got your advantages, which is like you can be beautiful, you can have a good haven, you can have good resources, you can eat corpses, craft fake identities, eat food. You might have a retainer, allies, contacts.
Where is the advantages on the sheet? I can't see.
It's in the book. What kind of advantage would you like? Would you like to be rich? Would you like to be social? Would you like to be beautiful? Would you just like to be able to eat a KFC?
KFC.
I'd just like to, eat anything.
Right, that's alright. For eating anything, 2 dots in eat food means you can consume food, and then you could also put your 3 dots into iron gullet, which means you could literally eat like corpses. And that'd be your 4, 5. So you'd still have 2 dots after that.
Right, I still can't find the one.
So you know where the floors are?
Yeah.
It should have
You've
advantages
got
in them.
some dots, some stars.
Yeah. Well,
They're the advantages.
Got the on the
It
sheet.
starts on page.
Talking about on the sheet, not in the book.
Oh.
I'll have a look at the sheet now.
So
I'd probably just put it in the same bit as
aren't
his
they?
flaws.
They merit.
Aye, it's your merits and flaws in this sheet.
Yeah.
Aye.
So on your drop down menu, you've got the numbers in little brackets.
Right, got it. So go. So I've got iron dot 3.
Terribly.
What do you need help with?
I just don't know what to pick.
So that's iron gullet. So I need to pick another one, don't
I? That and eat food is 5, so you still have another 2 dots to spend.
Okay.
So if you click on the down menu, the drop down menu, then read what's on there and see which ones you want for your merits, Rachel. And then we can explain them if you know what it is.
Yeah. I'm going to do mask as a advantage. Pass background checks. Yep, I'll have that one. What's it called again?
I'm just going to go get a drink of juice. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, in fact, I've got it with me.
Swear to God.
You're almost done, guys, anyway. Like, the only things left is like your Chronicle tenants and your clan banes after this. Then it's just your descriptions and that. There you go.
So, with you wanting to manipulate and be manipulative, you don't want to be manipulated. So, unbondable might be quite a good one for you, Rachel.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Some vampires can bond, make you do what they want you to do.
Like, if they feed you their blood, like, you get a boost for eating their blood. Like,
so unbondable, it has 5 next to it, so that's 5 points, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an expensive thing, but that's because it's such a good.
Then I've got beautiful, so that's 7. So that's my advantages. Okay, I'm good with that. My flaws.
Flaws. So, can you see the flaws? So,
let me see.
What? You're a Sandman, aren't you? So,
yes.
Because I think there is a flaw for the Sandman just in general. 2 seconds, I'll tell you what that is.
Flaw, prey exclusion. You refuse to hunt a certain class of prey: drug addicts, drug users, women, children, policemen, innocents, a given minority or ethnic group.
Oh no, Sandman does. They have one, but you have to spend one of your dots in resources. It's the.
Oh yeah, I get a thing in resources, don't I? Mm-hmm. God damn it! Resources is destitute or stalkers. What? No, that's not it. Resources destitute. I don't want to be destitute. Oh man.
Put dots in your resources.
Yeah.
So how do we decide this resources thing?
Resources is just your money. It's your advantages. You spend as many advantages as you want to be rich. Like 90% of the time, I put all my dots into resources and a haven. I don't always, depending on the character, but like if I want to be powerful, it's always a good thing to have money and a haven.
It's not always needed.
Mm-hmm.
So, with the resources things, how many dots do we have available for this? What's the system there?
You got 7 dots in full for advantages.
All right, okay. So
have you done
minutes and backgrounds? That's what I'm asking.
What's clan curse?
Hmm?
Clan curse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Clan Bane, you mean?
It just says clan curse on floors.
Oh, that might be like you've got a curse of some kind that's specific to your clan. Like, I'll tell you what that means now.
Granted by the camera. That wouldn't be a good one.
No.
Let's see. Clan curse. It's not showing up on my wee thing. It
says thin blood floors.
Oh, you can't do thin blood. You're not a thin blood.
Yeah, I just realised, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Clan curse would mean you've got, like, if you were a Nosferatu thin blood, you would have the looks of a Nosferatu, even though you're still a thin blood. You'd still be affected by sunlight and stuff, like different things.
I'm going to do substance use. So I'm going to do addiction. So I have 1 addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do one more.
It's always the longest part. That's why we leave it to last.
Yeah. Can't do the bottom one.
I feel like there's more choices for flaws than there is for advantages.
Yeah.
I always find
definitely.
Yeah, there
like
is.
I'm sitting there like, oh, that'd be fun. Like when I'm reading these flaws and that, and then it's like, oh, but I still have to spend my advantages. Suppose I just got to be like rich, even though I didn't want to be rich.
What's steak bait? And then he said steak bait.
And that means you'll die if you've been staked in the heart.
Oh, damn.
Because a stake in the heart normally just paralyzes you. It isn't a good thing. Like Sally has been staked in the heart in my game. It's like it's generically the vampire move, and humans who know you're a vampire, first thing they're going to try and do is stake you in the heart because they think that'll work.
Celerity, bitches! That's why I have rapid reflexes. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no!
Depends on the hunter you're dealing with. Some of the hunters have superpowers.
Yeah, I mean some of them do, but like I'm just a normal vampire. I'm not trying to kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it, I've gone.
You're not the kind of one they would target anyway. They don't notice you as easily.
You're too pretty.
That is pretty much it. It is because they're so pretty. It's like they'll notice like Nosferatu, but they'll probably notice like me or James first. Like all of us. Maybe Rachel.
I could be
What's-
waiting bitches if I just sit there. I'm eating a KFC because they
That does fake it to them.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Rach?
I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Is it stigmata or something?
Oh, the stigmata.
I think that's bleeding
It's
for the
next
eyes.
to mythic.
That's bleed from your wounds in your hands and your forehead when your hunger is high enough.
Yeah.
That you just start
Oh,
That's
bleeding.
quite a fun one, especially if you're in a bar or something. And then it's like,
Oh dear,
shit.
my eyes are big blood. Let's do it. Why not? So I'm an addict who bleeds through the eyes.
I remember one of the games
Maggie's
that
cousin.
but I'm beautiful and you can't bond to me, so
I remember one of the
okay.
The unbondable things are good.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Well, it makes
It's
sense when you said it.
surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I do have to admit, I did do it once, and then it was like, no, you're not allowed to do that in the game, and it was like, okay. It wasn't Gordon's.
Just to be clear, guys. Just to be clear. Can't blame Gordon for that one.
It was the character I had in mind. He was got to be like this sweet old man, and he was got to be like manipulating everybody into thinking he was all for them. And one of his tactics was got to be, "Oh, I'll blood bond me. If you blood bond me, I can't lie to you." Like yes.
Would have been quite funny.
So everybody thought he was like their servant, basically, but he was working. He was basically selling their information to everybody else.
So I think that's it. Now it's just like your backgrounds that you guys put in.
Yeah, they've started
so
their Chronicle tenants as well, and their a clan curse, which I can never remember the clan banes, and but that's all just like backgroundy stuff anyway. But we have to all choose our Chronicle tenants together.
I don't know what that means.
That is kind of like your general roles as a group. Like,
yes.
So like don't forget children and
okay.
like
eye for an eye. It's the same as the personal sort of convictions. It's just a conviction that's for the group.
Okay. Protect the what's they call it? Is it the masquerade they call it? The thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule
Maintain.
one
that-
of Masquerade, can talk about Masquerade.
So what sort of thing do you want? Do you want it to just be protect the masquerade at all costs, or I think on everyone I've ever written, it's always been that protect women and children. Up to men. Just women and children.
Yeah, there's no such thing as an innocent man, obviously. You know, all men must be killed, but
there's the ones I generally do is eye for an eye. The ones I normally am in are eye for an eye. Like, if somebody does you wrong, you have to get
I would
revenge
like it to be
on them.
something more selfish, to be honest, guys. Something
Eye
more
for an eye is selfish.
I'm going to put that. I think we should put that one down just as one of them.
You don't have to do it. Like, it just means that if somebody fucks you over, you really want to fuck them over.
See, I would be the one doing the fucking over in the first place, so
that's
I
fine.
don't want to do that.
It doesn't say. It doesn't mean that is eye for an eye is to the other guy. If your tenant goes.
Yeah. What evil one do you want, Lee?
Like, what's the most evil thing we could do? Like preemptive strike at all cost. Kill them.
Survival of the fittest is a pretty selfish one.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Survival of the fittest. Okay.
Yeah. Called the weak.
Is everybody here a bad guy though? Because like, this is going to be an evil one. I'm just asking for reference because that might not match everyone else. It might only match Lee.
I'm sort of between. So one of my things I picked for my thing is protect the weak.
Yeah, you can't have survival of the fittest and protect the weak on the same.
That doesn't work.
It's the exact opposites.
Never mind.
I will actively be eating the weak.
I will undo that one.
If they're attractive and weak, if they're ugly weak, I wouldn't be interested.
Well, I'm going to change.
Protect the beautiful.
Well, that is one of them. I can't remember the term for it, but it's like as in it's like protect beauty or something. I can't remember what it is, but it basically means that if something's beautiful, you'll defend it.
Yeah, I'm changing. I'm changing to eye for an eye so that we can have it.
Always finish what you started.
Yep, that's another one.
That's quite a good one. Always repay your debts.
I like that one. Always pay your debts.
It's vague enough, whereas like by repay my debts, I mean, well, if I kill them, I won't owe them anything.
Yeah.
Never back down from a challenge. Survival comes first.
Survival comes first feels fair.
Yeah. I like that one.
That allows you to do evil stuff and justify it in your head.
Don't get involved in a fight you're not paid to fight in. A deal's a deal, never break a contract. It's quite a good one.
Nah, I don't think my character would go for that.
Self-defense justifies anything.
So so this guy attacked me and they're just showing up at the school and just stabbing their kid. It's like self-defense. This kid might grow up to avenge his father. Shows up, kills the whole family.
Never forget.
Now I have to kill this whole school, set it on fire.
I like that. Everyone pays what they owe. I like.
Yeah, same.
Always punish the guilty or corrupt.
Yeah. Nah.
Never obey an unjust law.
Nope.
What was it? Always pay what you owe. Is that the one we went for?
Mm-hmm.
Never forget a debt, or everyone has to pay what they owe.
I like never forget a debt.
Oh, it helps.
Pay back betrayal with betrayal. Always repay your debts. Loyalty is everything. Always keep your word. Privacy is sacred. Always finish what you started. Guard what you love. A deal's a deal. Never break a contract. Never leave a comrade behind. Don't get involved in a fight you're not paid to fight in. Never back down from a challenge. Survival comes first. Always follow through on threats.
I feel like always follow through on threats is evil enough for Lee, but everybody is generally quite happy with that because you could be good with that as well.
Okay, we'll do that one then.
Right, so what have we landed on there? I had never forget a debt, but what do we want instead?
Always carry through in threats.
Yeah. No, I'm not so much evil. I'm just like completely amoral. Is that the same as being evil?
Yes.
Okay, in that case I'm evil.
You're just kind of an arsehole, really. That's
Oh,
I'm
just a
presuming
horrible
that's what
cunt,
your
yeah,
character is.
yeah.
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 Oh dear.
I also say that does not translate to like we'll do evil constantly. Like, still understand the concept of like we're outmanned or whatever.
Yeah.
Just have to remember whenever you go, yeah, I promise that I will get what my revenge, and then I have to remember what you've said.
Write this down, Sally.
Can't wait for the end of the one shot where everybody kills Lee's character, because it's a one shot and they'll feel sympathy for it.
I will look super duper sad. And you guys can be nice vampires. That doesn't seem like a real thing.
No, you can be a nice vampire. I've played 2 nice vampires. Most of the time I play horrible. No,
I play nice vampire. Maggie's not too bad.
Like a fun jumper.
Hunter was a nice guy. And
isn't that the
who's
tragedy
other?
of the vampire though? Like no matter no matter what the intention is, they're always going to end up.
Oh, you're always going to be a monster no matter how nice you want to be. Like, there's always that monster underneath. That's one of the reasons I like being a good guy in Vampire, because you have to deal with the consequences of the beast taking over. And if you're a good person and you've just done evil by being what you are, that messes with your head.
Yeah.
I think Leon's character was the best one for that.
Yeah.
Trying his best to be a good person and follow the Lord's word and everything, and whilst draining a 13-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It went well.
Wow.
He just had failures at the worst times.
He did. Bless him. And as an actual like human being, Leon was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean for it to happen." It's like, mate, it's fine.
It's all pretend, Leon. All right.
Yeah, you didn't actually do it. Bless him. But yeah.
Right, so do I have to download this and send it to you, Sally? Is that how this works? Okay.
So is that it? Are we done?
So you just need to do your backgrounds, I think. Now
I do need to make my character out because I was in the middle of doing it, but then I was like, because I was explaining disciplines and that, I just gave up on my sheet at that point. I was like, I'll finish it later or tomorrow.
Sorry, Scott. I appreciate the help. But yeah, so you can write in like just a quick backstory or whatever, and let me know how you became a vampire. The name of your sire. It can literally be just plucked out of thin air. It doesn't need to be an actual like well thought out ground.
Mine's just Jack the Ripper.
How long have we been vampires for? Like,
I think it's anything within 5 years, I think, for 13th generation.
Okay.
Unless Sally wants us to be just fresh vampires. So that's always...
No, so you can be like... It's up to you whether you want to be like fresh new vampires a couple months old.
Do you have like a start to the game where we're all just kind of like together, sort of? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Are we already friends?
Yeah, like...
Or at least acquaintances?
I think that you'll have all heard of each other.
So we're okay.
Not necessarily a group of people.
So my true age. Okay.
Unless one of you wants to be brand new, and then I can be like, oh no, he's a newbie.
The only time I ever force somebody to be new is when they've not played the system before, because, as I've said before, it's fantastic to teach someone a system. It's fantastic because they don't need to know any of the lore in that. It can be genuine questions they can ask in RP, and that gets them their answers, but they don't need to like look up the book. Like, if it's like, I'll give you a boon. It's like, what the hell's a boon? It's like a new player might not know what that is, so that's why the good things about being a fresh one, because if you have a genuine question, you can literally ask, and it's It's justified because you're not part of that world.
But so if you guys just let me know, sorry, if any of you want to be new, or if you want to be somewhat established, that works out okay as well. And then I can sort of.
So my character is going to have died in 2019 if we're going from this year's date. Are we doing that?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. So I'm full.
Full.
No. Can so to be a 13th generation, he can't have been just like he can't be like in his 80s, but look like he's in his 30s. Then no, would that make him too powerful or something?
No, you can't do that for 13th generation. You could be a very young-looking 50-year-old that has been turned, and then I can't remember the actual age range. Like I think it's like 10 years for each generation, or 5. I can't remember. For the between 13 and 14, it's like. Although you could argue you've been a thin blood for a while, and you fed on someone to get up a generation, or you've just aged into your actual curse.
Is true age the age you died?
Yeah.
True age is what you actually are. Like if you were also, 212 is your true age. What age you look? There's the age you look, and then there's your true actual age. Because you might look like you're 19, but you're actually 45. Or you might be 372 and look like you're 8.
Wait, so your true age is how actual old you are?
Yeah. So like, if you it's your the age that you died plus how long you've been a vampire.
Gotcha. And apparent age is what?
When you were turned to a
vampire. What you look like when you died.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, so my character's going to be.
Oh. There we go.
You okay, James?
Yeah, I'm just typing a master. Kind of a cool thing going. Like my dude's coming from California to escape the 1% lifestyle.
You've just come to escape from the sun to the nice sunny Britain.
Yeah. Fuck the sun.
No.
I'm just waiting in his background. Being a landlord, own multiple homes, decided to retire.
Yeah, well.
Well, if your haven's good enough, surely you
guess
can do
what game I was playing earlier on today? The Tenants. You guess what I was doing? Being a bad landlord.
So you were playing Fable then?
No. The game called The Tenants.
Okay. That sounds boring.
That's weird.
I mean, Fable's funnier because Fable, is basically the landlord game.
In the first Fable game, it's really funny because the only way to get them to sell a house is to murder the occupants. Mm-hmm. So you just have to kill everyone.
I never
in the
played
village
the
and
first.
The third one, I find it hilarious how you can completely bypass the moral issue of the game if you're a landlord.
Yeah. They give you the cheat code to the game once you buy something. It's like, oh, you make these moral choices unless you've got some money. So I have money. There you go. Well, money's also meaningless, so I've got so much of it here. By the way, we give you more money every like 7 minutes. Like, okay, thanks.
We can build the orphanages.
Yeah, that was funny. Almost a really, really good game.
Yeah, it's like it had so much promise. Just like every Peter Molyneux game, I feel like it is. If it had like another year, it'd just be amazing.
Yeah, you just developed the thing. I love the story. Father was brilliant. Mm-hmm. Like the characters, like the setting, just a mediocre game with fantastic. Like
it's 2 that hurts me because 2 you didn't have your final boss.
Yeah,
I felt like if you had a final boss to 2, that'd be perfect.
There
you go. You're getting your compliments, Sally.
Ah, ain't that nice? I feel like I've done next to nothing. It's all been you, Scott. So well done, Scott.
This is the easy bit, and it's just a hand. You will be more than capable. And to be fair, I should have just sent you what I used there, and it would have just been a nice, wee, easy list of a guide for you to go through.
It's okay. This is why I feel like this is important to sort of put out there. I know that nobody's watched it really, but
I don't know. Our viewers are actually pretty high for what we normally have.
I just think it's...
How many viewers have we got?
I am 2 of the viewers. Just
7.
To clarify.
7 viewers.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them too.
I think we might have like 1 or 2 people watching.
I think Callum was watching.
I'm not one of them. I only know we have 7 because I'm doing the streaming. I normally open up another one, but it was because I was doing too many things. I don't do that when I'm doing this stuff.
No, that's fine. I appreciate you doing that. But
I'll have a nicer background for you for when we do yours. It'll be more vampire-y. I sort of stole my face in one.
Not be so close to the screen as well.
Yeah, I was thought that as well. Like, see, I was like, wow, I don't feel like I'm usually that close to it. I was going to sit further back.
I know, I keep doing that.
Really close to it.
Yeah. And James, wow, man, like you're actually in the screen, man. James is a giant.
It's for your reactions. It's so people can see your pretty faces.
I mean, Robin has one eye as well, so I feel like you can see my bloodshot eye. Scott's like, yes, we can.
I find it hilarious though because my webcam's there, but like a lot of my information is here, so it's always just me looking to the side as if I'm reading the chat when I'm getting my information.
Well, right now, if you look at the screen, you'll see I'm reading the chat. So much like yourself, I'm staring for some reason over there as opposed to at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. See, but it's just
mine ends up looking like I'm sort of half asleep because I watch it on my phone and not on my laptop. Mm-hmm. My laptop's already bad enough without having to deal with Twitch as well.
So, yeah, anything else you want to talk about, Sally? Since that's for characters creation, what kind of this should have probably been asked first. What kind of one shot are you going to be running?
Only.
So I had a game sort of all set out and then I lost my bottle, which is why it's come across as so unorganized, because I knew that if I'd been like, oh yeah, I'll wait till I'm a little bit more like organized and this, that and the other, I wouldn't do it. Okay, so that's why I've just been like, yeah, let's just do it, because now I can't back out. So
I get what you mean.
And now you've done it in stream as well, so we've got recordings that we can send to you.
Yes.
Like you said you'd do it.
I know. Oh no. So I do have an outline of a game. It was meant to be a campaign, so I will try and do it as a one shot or like 1 or 2 nights, because obviously a one shot's normally a lot longer than what we play.
Our one shot's like 4 days.
But it is quite role play based rather than combat based.
Fine.
Because I just prefer that, especially with this system. I'm not saying you won't have combat, because obviously otherwise it might be quite boring without it, but it is very much a role-playing game. And I have that all set out, and it's obviously based down whereabouts I live and the secrets that you have to try and unearth, for lack of a better word. So hopefully I can do it justice, and
I'm sure you'll do fantastic.
Oh no, stop putting pressure on me. You meant to
all the pressure.
We're just doing this to
you say pressure, I say supporting.
You say cup half full, I say it's fucking empty.
Not even half full.
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
I don't even have a glass.
It's not half
Callum has just said
on the floor.
Callum has just said roleplay is funner than combat, and I agree, but obviously it could depend on what you want. Some people want the wargamey style of playing a game, but Vampire's not set up for constant combat, and Vaesen wasn't set up for combat. As you know, combat is just terrifying in that game.
I nearly died.
You did
I did
die,
and then I nearly died again, like one session later.
But still don't know when I'm actually playing because I don't know when everybody's free or anything like that. So you guys might have to let me know what
I think you were saying it was going to be
is.
Wednesday, didn't you?
Sorry, I've got the hiccups now. I'm nervous.
Don't worry.
So, I can't do Monday or Tuesday, so Wednesday or Saturday works, I guess, as well for me. But you guys tend to have the busier lives than what I do, so if you just let me know. I know that next week we're not playing again, are we? So I am free Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, if you guys just let me know when you guys are free, then we can arrange it. Or it doesn't even have to be next week, it can be the week after. Or whatever.
Lee, isn't your Alien game next week?
My Alien game is going to start on Monday. Although the issue I have is we have not done character creation yet. So I'm hoping tomorrow I am going to try and grab all of these. If it comes to it, I'm just going to make the characters for you because... actually, I can ask you right now, Rachel. Richard's taking a Marine. That leaves Marine, Roughneck, Corpo. Don't take the Corpo.
Okay.
Corpo.
I can't remember what was what.
You played the Marine last time. That was the fighty one or the Roughneck. Basically, the two Marines and the Roughneck, I've got all the kind of RP heavy lifting to do. The Corpo I'm going to give to Logan because he hasn't read the rules and doesn't watch the streams, and the Corpo is basically expendable in the plot.
Okay, I'll be a Marine then, yeah.
There we go, cool.
That's quite unusual. Normally, Corpo needs to last for a while in the stories in Alien, but in this case, it's no.
Our dear friend Logan likes to go in headfirst and fight.
Well,
there's someone else like that. Two other people actually like that.
That's kind of what I'm thinking on.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I will have you know I'm much better than I used to be. That's not even a lie, I actually am. Still,
I have heard.
You know.
I know 12 cultists are in here. Let's go in unprepared.
We're unprepared. We just.
And Vaesen, I'm actually.
Yous are actually pretty good. It's just Vaesen is very mean.
I haven't done any crazy shit in Vaesen.
Vaesen is mean, and I'm mean in horror games.
Yeah.
D&D with Richard, my character's gone pretty much, just doesn't give a fuck. Except, about the total legs.
Yeah.
And then my other character in D&D is a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
She's just not really a drug addict. She kind of is a bit off the handle or just does random shit and then apologises for it, unlike other characters.
Don't we get attached to your characters?
I try not to because if I do, they tend to die. But I have got attached to a few characters. Yes. The first one I ever. Sorry, Lee.
You go ahead.
The first character I ever actually got attached to was the one we played in Vampires in Gordon's game. We didn't play for very long, but I got attached to her the most because it's like my proper, I don't know. She was just my favorite, and I had like a backstory for her and everything, and I got really attached to her. And then we stopped playing, but it was so cool. I loved that character.
I love that.
I always get attached to my characters because most of them are just me in a hat. So you don't want yourself to die. It's been really hard to play against type, which is what we're interested with this, is because I'm going to be a bit more evil than normal. But I say that, and then half an episode, then I'll just start playing with kittens and puppies and being good again. Forget that I'm evil.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I got attached to Nyla, my D&D character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the one in your game, I got attached to Lee because that's why I don't change characters completely, just the class, because I actually like my little gnome.
Your little pink-haired gnome. Yeah.
Yeah.
With me, I don't get too attached. If they die, I'll be upset. But there is, I hate when I get to like far into it, like to the point that it's really awkward introducing a new character, and they die. Like say if like Melgrim had to die in Richards, since we've only got a few more sessions. There'd be a wee bit of me that'd be gutted because I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm just not participating in the last session.
Yeah,
it's like.
Yeah, I don't want Nyla to die because of that reason as well. Because it's like I can't really bring a new character in for like a few episodes, can I?
No, if I was to die in that game, then my story is told and I would leave it because I don't feel it'd be worth coming back for that climax. I'd maybe come back like in the next season, but I wouldn't come back.
That's my point. It's like there'd be no point in introducing a new character this late into it. But it'd just be gutting because it's like you would miss the end.
Maybe die in Blaze of Glory on the final episode or something. That would be fun. But
in the last combat or something, dying would be good.
Yeah.
I think, to be fair, I think on stream, Scott's died. He lost the character in Mutant. Rachel's died. I think somebody else.
I've lost a lot of characters, most of them off stream, but.
Aye. But this on stream, I don't recall you losing anyone unless it's been like one shots where everyone died, but I was like.
I was out of a lot of the combat for the climax of your battle, but that's because I failed the fear check. So that just made my characters go bye and came back in at the second half of it, and it's like.
Yeah, that was a thing. Those big battles are really hard to run in like streams and online because it's a lot of stuff happening. You're trying to give everyone a bit of time, but also it's like it's a lot of shit going on. Yeah.
Yeah. What's Duncan's question?
I don't know. He just followed us there and he just entered. We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, go for it.
D&D question, yeah, sure.
Any of you guys interested in
Star
that?
Wars with Evil D&D campaign.
I'll tell you what to do, mate. If you follow us on Sanity Check Gaming on Instagram and just message us what you're doing. We're not the full of Sanity Check. There's quite a lot of us, but I'm sure we've got some people that love to play D&D. Not D&D, sorry, Star Wars 5e. I personally would love to play, but also I'm doing 4 games a week and I'm really tired. So.
You're an old man now.
There's Twitch as well and stuff like that.
Discord, yeah.
Instagram's probably easiest.
Yeah, you can message them on Discord as well. I don't know how do you message people you're not friends with on Discord? Do you just friend them?
No clue.
Scott, how'd you do that?
How old are you, Duncan?
Oh, yeah, that's a real good question to ask. Wait a minute, are you a child?
I'm 100. I'm a beautiful 100-year-old woman.
We're pretty much on most social medias. If you find us on one of them, there'll be like there's Twitch or X or whatever they want to call it. We did have the Facebook one. We're never on.
That's fine. 29 is acceptable.
No, we don't. We don't do Facebook really.
We do actually have a Facebook.
He's 29. It's fine.
Same age as me.
Don't use that. We do have. Well, hold on. Thing is, like the Discord we use isn't actually the Sanity Check Discord because we do have a Sanity Check Discord. We just don't use it.
Yeah, that's true. Was it Chris that created this one?
Aye, this is his. That's why I wouldn't invite him into this one because it wouldn't be fair if I to invite somebody into somebody else's Discord. There is a Sanity Check Discord.
So we always
I can't go to the new
playing
because I'm doing the recording. But if any of you have got it, I think you can send them the link to email it. But or if you have some details, we can contact you on.
Dude, white shirt. That's me, mate. I'm Lee. Yeah, evil characters. Well, basically, we're doing evil characters this time because we're playing vampires. And I don't ever play evil characters, so I thought it'd be interesting to be evil for once.
Dude in the white shirt and dude with the huge beard. Scott and Lee, that's you two.
Yeah, huge beard. Look, mate, yeah, I'll tell you what.
I do have to say, unfortunately, I'm in way too many right now. If it was happening later on, maybe, but right now I'm just in way too many.
I always forget there's additional spellings. Also, LEA, I see people do as well. Mate, see, normally I'd say yes, but I'm doing 4 games right now, and I'm really it's really nice to be offered, but I'm so fucking tired. I'm an old man.
Lee is weak. That's what he's telling us.
I really appreciate it, mate. But we might have some other dudes.
There are other guys that are excellent RPers that are a wee bit more free up that might actually be interested in doing it. I don't know if James is interested in it, which is other guy here with the beard.
No huge beard. The varying levels of beard on the top of the screen.
No beards down the bottom.
Oh, that's in your Discord. On the actual stream, you're in the far left. James is on the bottom.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, it goes
and our Discord, we're totally different.
Yeah. It goes Lady Ginger, Boy Ginger, huge beard, and underneath it's long hair, beard, glasses, and then last green jumper, long hair. I'm trying to think.
He's gone. Oh, I think you disappointed him.
I had love to.
It's like I say, I would like to I love the Sith. I've read so many of the Star Wars books and stuff like that. So I do love Sith based stuff in Star Wars, but it is just literally just too much on.
Adds around the game.
You guys know how much I'm doing right now, and it's probably doing more than I should be.
Unfortunately, he's asked the wrong people because we're all in a lot of games or don't have time.
Duncan.
We're always busy doing things.
We do really appreciate the offer, though.
Yeah, I do Fridays, Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. I think.
And if you stream it, give us your account, and we'll follow you, and we'll maybe watch in when we get a chance.
Yeah, mate. I'll tell you what. I'll drop you a follow off me now, right? But if you're streaming, mate, yeah, absolutely, give us a chance to watch. I'm never going to say never, and we maybe can come in at some point. We could maybe do a guest spot for you or something. But honestly, I don't know if you know this already. I'm in 4 games. I think James and Rachel are in 4 games. Sally's just really busy, and Scott writes for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot.
But we do have other people that are a bit less busy and don't play as many games on the rest of Sanity Check. So
I'm also planning my own streams as well in between all. So
I forget you stream as well, don't you, James? Yeah. Because you're streaming on Fridays, even though did you not say you were streaming Fridays even though you're in my game on Fridays? So
wait, that doesn't make sense, James.
No, I didn't stream Friday at all.
I thought it's just when I was thinking about it. I thought last time you
sometimes I do stream. I stream an hour and a half before your game.
Okay.
I'd say, mate, do you have a Discord you're using in particular? See, we've got some. We've got some chats we could maybe use.
I could you meet and chat with them? We'd have to ask them if they were even interested, to be honest.
Do you use any socials at all, Duncan, or are you just Discord, mate? I think all the young people today use Discord, by the way.
I don't even know how to use Discord properly. I didn't even know this was a thing.
My little brother told me.
We're old, man. We're old.
I was at Comic-Con a couple of years ago, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, do you want us to add this to our Discord?" I'm like, "The fuck is Discord?" That's before I knew what any of this stuff was. I've never heard of it.
I found out because of this.
Yeah, we use it as a glorified messenger.
This guy, and I still feel old.
This is the thing, mate. Is the Discord we use isn't ours, and the Sanity Check Discord is a barren wasteland. We don't ever go in there.
We've never used it. You used it one time when we had a guest.
41 years old, mate. I appreciate the 75, but I am old as fuck.
To be fair, we 50. Do actually joke about how young Lee looks like. He is definitely on whatever like that cult stuff that like a lot of the Hollywood ones are on that are like 65 and still looking like they're 20.
He drinks newborn baby's blood, that's what it is.
Oh, I do, yeah. That's just get a baby every morning, fire him in the blood.
Oh, there's your vampire character right there.
Either the actual descendant or the Elizabeth Bathory.
Well, look, shall we? I mean,
you're actually the oldest person on this stream, Lee.
The oldest person right there. Gaming is Mary, and she's 1 year older than me, but she isn't on the stream so often, so it's more often than not me. I would say yes, the Discord community, mate, but honestly, like we don't even use the Discord ourselves. We've got a group chat and Messenger. Which, I mean, if you use that, I guess we could add you in there. We could put it in the one-shot group if you want to speak to some people. Because I can always kick you out if you turn it to be a nutter.
That's why I'm not in that group.
Yeah, every random person's in that one. And then the ones we don't either know well enough or don't like aren't in the real one.
I love how the one I created is the real one. The one Lee created is the one we put the nutters in and test them out first.
That's how you described it. It's like, let's add some people. It's like, okay, they're mental. Let's just quietly push them in. Mm-hmm. That was great.
Yeah, I remember when.
However, I don't clear out the real one that much. I've got names I should probably kick out of that.
Yeah.
You have to use the Discord for sanity check to get in contact with him, I think, because
I'll see if I can get the.
I don't know. I'm not even part of the sanity check Discord link thing, so I can't help.
I have it. I just don't understand it.
I've got it, and it literally sits empty. Don't go to. But yeah, so if you give them the link,
see if there's a way that I can do this. That I can message him or something.
It's the sanity check games room. That's what it says on mine.
He doesn't use Messenger either. He's so young. Like he uses all the cool stuff.
Oh, what a baby! He's the same age as me. Yeah, the child.
Yeah, I think actually, do we not have the link to the Discord on the site? I think I don't fucking know. Scott can probably link it. He's clever. No,
I don't know if I should just link it in the actual like chat because it's like a link to the invite.
I think you can message him directly.
I'm trying to, but it's like it's no getting me it through this, but then I'm doing it through the actual stream stuff. It might be a wee bit more pernickety with that.
Can you just search the sanity check games room, and with that,
I don't know how it works.
It's showing our extreme age here. We're now up to 11 viewers. We've finished everything we're doing, and we're just chatting to a guy in chat about.
To be fair, we probably should just change this to just chatting now, because like I think people are bombing. Either that, they're just coming in for the title alone.
I told you it was a good title.
I'm into it.
Still don't feel like I've popped my cherry yet, though. I think next time it'll be fine. I'll feel used and abused.
I just helped Sally along a wee bit.
Right, Scott, you're always to my rescue, mate.
She just needed a more experienced person to show her through the process.
Dear God.
You knew I'd be the one with least experience in this group.
To be fair, you played. I was also going to say you probably played more Vampire than I have. It's just that I've ran it a few times.
Yeah, that's the difference, man.
I'll tell you what, Duncan, mate. On Discord, I'm Lee Mac LWMAC001. If you can search that, just message me and we'll have a chat, okay? And then we'll see where we can go from there, and we'll maybe arrange just something to have a bit of chat. Because we're actually, I'm not going to go into our fucking backgrounds, it doesn't matter. And then we'll see what we can do with it, mate. Because there's going to be some spaces coming up in the next few weeks because we're doing the Halo stream. I'm running something week 1. I'm going to be in Sally's game, and that's all I'm doing for the month.
I feel privileged.
I was never
Yeah,
not
she's
I bet
doing
he
that
is
when I'm
also
not.
running a lot during that time as well.
Oh, right, Scott, shut up. I wanted to feel good
You
about
are good.
myself.
You should. You should.
Yes,
Everybody
Scott.
wanted to be in your game.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
Sorry, I'm only in your game.
I was perfectly fine if it was the only one I was allowed in.
Oh, just like my Discord name is basically exactly the same as my Twitch name, apart from an extra 0 in it. I'm not very original.
We love you.
I'm not doing anything special for the Halo stream purely because all I do is spooky games. So it's like it was that, or I was going to go in and it was going to be like Power of Friendship game. You were going to play the Care Bears or something.
Care Bears. Can you say spooky bitch, Scott?
Spooky bitch.
It's so much better than when I say
Back off, you spooky bitch.
Yes,
Spooky bitch.
I love it.
Or there's been a murder.
I love it.
That's your favourite one yet.
It is. I love it. And
Everyone
Purple
tries to say
Burglar
that as
Alarm.
well.
Purple burglar alarm.
There's too many L's in it. No.
It's the R as well because you roll it in Glaswegian. I don't even think I've got that thick an accent.
To take
it's
letters
just
out of words.
You say Purple Burglar Alarm.
Purple burglar alarm.
she's the same. She's got a wee bit of a roll in the R's there.
Yeah.
Gonna be more ads in the 30 seconds, guys. I'm gonna head off though, guys, because again I'm working all day tomorrow. So that's lies. I'm not working all day. I'm working till 5 tomorrow, and I'm very sleepy.
Well, we just end the stream here.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for popping in, Duncan. Leo got Hardy in that, and thanks for our viewers. Like we've had this quite a few in tonight. And
actually went up to that there, which is what I've actually discovered though. I think we realised this before is like the best time for us to actually stream would be from about 10 to about 1 in the morning.
It absolutely would be, but I work at 4 and sorry, I get up at 4 in the morning. So no.
Yeah. I mean, we're never going to do that. So that would be the best thing for us to do if like this channel actually went anywhere. It would ever, but like it's we've just no chance is what I'm saying. But anyway, thanks for coming in. It's very much appreciated.
Guys, thanks.
Every time there's people actually watching, so it feels rude now.
Go fuck